How are you today? My name is Olayinka Abosede Ojo, and I would like to take you through the anatomy of the internal part of the female goat. Thank you for listening. And hello, viewers. Um, this part is the windpipe. Zoom, please. Yes, this portion represents is also known as the windpipe in the goat, where air comes into the lungs. This is the lungs of the goat, where there is exchange of gases, including oxygen and carbon dioxide. This represents the heart. Yes, the heart that pumps blood into the tissue, organ, and systems of the animal. And this represents the liver. The liver functions as a detoxifier. It detoxifies the system of the animal. It also engages in metabolic activities. This also represents the kidney. The kidney is being shaped, and it enhances water balance regulation in the goat. Here we have the digestive system. In the digestive system, we have the rumen, which is the largest part of the organ, the digestive organ, or the four stomach compartments of the goat. In the rumen, there is microbial fermentation of the food eaten or consumed by the animal. It also contains bacterial, protozoans, and fungi. One of the bacteria it contains is Fibrobacter, and we also have Prevotella, which enhances digestion and metabolic activities in the goat. Here, this is the rumen. This is the reticulum. The reticulum is also known as honeycomb, and the reticulum takes or traps heavy or large particles of food, and also helps with rumination, also known as regurgitation, and with chewing of the food consumed by the goat. Here we have omasum. This is the omasum, and the omasum contains manifold and leaves the water absorption and the nutrients. It also helps in absorption of water and nutrients. Here we have the abomasum, which is also known as the true stomach. This is where the digestive enzymes break down the food that the goat has consumed, which leads directly to the small intestine. Yeah, can we see the small intestine? The small intestine is divided into three parts. We have the duodenum. The duodenum is known as C. It has a C shape. We have the jejunum and the ileum. At the duodenum section, the partly digested food from the true stomach enters the duodenum, and microorganisms act on it, and further digestion and fermentation takes place here. Then the jejunum is the medium part, while we have the ileum. The ileum contains reabsorption, also takes place at the ileum, and it also the ileum enters the large intestine. These are the portion of the large intestine. This is where more reabsorption of fluid takes place at the large intestine, and it goes straight to, and the undigested nutrient passes out through the large intestine. So let's go to the spleen. Let's locate the spleen. The spleen this is the spleen. This is the spleen. Can you see the spleen? The spleen is one of the reticuloendothelial systems that acts as the portion where red blood cell, after red blood cell had already degenerated, red blood cell are being replaced after 3 months. That is their lifespan. So after 3 months, the membranes of the red blood cell and other parts that are not useful enters the reticuloendothelial system, of which the liver and the spleen are part. So they help to contain the unwanted part of the red blood cells after disintegration, while the important parts such as the hemoglobin and the iron goes back for a reuse. Now, yeah. So this is the major content of the goat system, goat digestive system. Thank you so much for listening. This okay.